Alexander Usyk, both obviously very highly ranked with the WBO. What would be your thoughts on that? Do you think it's too soon for Daniel to face somebody like Alexander, or do you think the natural size difference and what the seen from Daniel so far could cause Alexander any problems?
Listen, let's look at all the best heavyweights in the world. They're all avoiding Usyk, yeah? Let's not even go there. That's an insult to Alexander Usyk, yeah? Alexander Usyk is probably one of the best in the world right now. At this stage in his career, he's a young, promising heavyweight. You know, he needs to be guided properly, and I'm sure they will do.
Final thing, obviously, we're getting close to maybe AJ Pulev taking place at the end of the year. What are your thoughts on that, especially on the back of seeing Alexander versus Dillian? Will AJ kind of be a bit more, not necessarily, I don't want to say switched on, but a bit more cautious of Kubrat Pulev now?
Those are the words of Peter Fury as he reacts to Usyk potentially fighting Daniel Dubois if Daniel Dubois can get past Joe Joyce, okay? And according to Peter Fury, he does say Usyk's one of the best fighters in the world, best heavyweights in the world or whatnot. He's earned his keep. A lot of fighters are avoiding him. And on top of that, he feels that it's an insult for Daniel Dubois at this point of his career to take on someone like Usyk. Okay, let me counterpunch. An insult, it depends, because people have short memories. Okay, it's what you've done lately. Usyk hasn't done anything this year at all, I don't believe. The last person he fought was Witherspoon. And that was his first at heavyweight. He got punched a little bit. He took the punches rather well. Is people avoiding him? I do think people are avoiding him but for different reasons. Because you know he's a mandatory for Joshua, and Eddie Hearn mentioned Joshua perhaps vacating the belt just to get the Fury fight. Okay, and that you could look at it and say, well, you know what? He's doing that because he doesn't want to get in there with Usyk for a possible upset. You know, if that happens. But if that doesn't happen, that's not true at all. So only time will tell. Now, as far as an insult to Usyk, you know, Usyk was a heavyweight amateur, okay? He fought professionally at cruiserweight, but he has been at heavyweight before. You know, he does have the speed, the skills. He has that in the bag. But is it necessarily an insult for Daniel Dubois to fight him? Well, that's based off of what he does, again, with Joe Joyce. So I don't think that it's insult for Usyk, because he hasn't really been proven thus far in the heavyweight division, and he still has Chisora problems. He has an issue with Chisora. He has to fight him first before taking on guys or other guys in the heavyweight division. Okay, and there's a flip side to that. Maybe they don't want to put Daniel in there with Usyk, because what if he does like Calzaghe did to Jeff Lacey? You see what I mean? That's probably a perfect example of someone using that type of style to just outwork your opponent. It could be like that all night long. Okay, but again, we still don't know. I don't think it's a straight up insult, because they're lining up Daniel Dubois with Anthony Joshua, Dillian White, guys that are heavyweights, that are at the top of the heavyweight division, you know, and it's been there for a while now. So I think that's saying a lot. I really do, you know. And if Peter Fury believes that, hey, that's his opinion. You know, you guys tell me what you think about Peter Fury saying that it's an insult to Usyk to fight Daniel Dubois. Of course, please subscribe. And you guys been Counterpunch. Peace.